I am Connor Bacon.
I'm Nicky March.
And I'm Isaac Kuula.
You're not recording, are you?
Totally.
Oh my gosh.
Is my head in it now? Yeah. I like monochromatic things and lines and shapes. And
I like colors.
And planes.
I love
Lines,
lamp
shapes, planes.
as well. Yeah, so that's kind of what I don't know. I just like simple and minimalistic with photography integrated. I don't know. I like making things that don't like have, I guess, any reason behind them, and then so people can put meaning to it. Like I don't like using photos of people that I know. Like I was telling Nicky the other day, because I don't want there to be any preconceived notions about it. Just like put up some random model with some lines and shapes and like. I mean, some of them, I guess, have like an intent. I definitely have an intent, but when I make them, I'm not like, oh, I really want you to like feel this, you know? It's kind of like just, if that makes you happy or sad or whatever, then that's, you know, I guess what it was supposed to do. So, I guess I look at more like an artistic point of design, which I never thought I would. I was always like, yeah, like I'm gonna make like lines and stuff, but now I like doing the art side of it and like making like abstract like portrait stuff and whatnot.
I like when I have the vision in my head and I have the go ahead and I can do it, I just like sitting down and doing it. And like zoning out with my music and like just making it. That's my favorite part.
Doesn't need to be in it.
I think we made it. I think we just made a movie, I think I'm the same. I don't ever like sitting down with an idea. I just like sitting down and then doing it. And then as it comes about, it's like, oh, this is cool. Or, oh, this sucks. I just needed to trash it and like start over.
When it comes to like design on the computer, I guess, it depends on what I'm working on. If it's like a spread or something like that, like if it's supposed to look professional, I like clean, simple. I like white space with like a little bit of weirdness. Well, my doodles are like kind of weird and they look more like kind of like trippy-ish. I like line work a lot, so like I work with microns and I just kind of doodle when I'm in class, like when I'm supposed to be taking notes, I just doodle. My goal is that I want someone to look at it and I want them to enjoy it and I want them to kind of be able to personally connect with it.
I like coming up with weird ideas, and I like the application of those ideas. I hate the restrictions, but
Yeah.
that's part of it. I love the grid. Grids are dope. I like working from the center out. All about color, vivid, just fun things. I feel like I like to do things that are fun. Pretty simple. My goal for my design is balance. I like balance. I like things making sense with other things, interaction on the page or the surface or whatever. I feel like that's my main goal. Obviously to communicate. If it doesn't do that, then it's not probably doing its job. I like balance.
I learned more like creative thinking, I guess, from the program. Like a lot of it, like we don't really learn much about tools, but a lot of it is like why you design things and like what makes sense to design and like why something should be created. But it was cool learning like, just like why, like the theory behind design and like why you should design, like having a design thought process in like just life, I guess.
I also learned that your peers are really important in education, like obviously these two schmucks.
Not these guys, not my peers.
But yeah.
Hashtag
and then,
not my peers.
And then I learned that.
Not my not my president. This is a bad time. It's a bad time. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry. Anyways, I also learned that design doesn't have to be perfect. That you should have to do it over and over and over again until it's perfect. Like, just not to have too high of expectations of myself, I guess. Like the first time around, even the second and third time around.
Well, I learned everything about design because I did not know the first thing about it. Before I just knew how to make things look kind of cool. And so I learned about purpose and direction and basically making something like worth looking at.
Don't take yourself too seriously and support people that do the same thing that you do instead of being like competitive with people.
To try to find the humor in everything
Mm-hmm.
and to really utilize the people around you because everyone has probably a pretty cool story and you should get to know them.
It's all about people.
All about the people.
Believe.